Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us here today. We are once again here in Loch Modan, and standing on the table, we have we emptied our bags and then we did some cooking. We do have some more meat left over. We couldn't quite cook, and it didn't look like we had recipes for it. Although now I see we do have boiled clam. We need spring water for that. Okay. So let's be a little more careful here and see what we need. That's crawler meat. It looked the same. Okay, so we have crocodile meat. We need mild spices. And we need spring water. And that would enable us to cook some more stuff. Does the innkeeper have any of that? He has spring water. So let's get that and let's cook these up. So we can try to empty out some more space. We could create some more bag space, I mean. Now these boiled clams will get us well fed, actually, which is nice. That might be something we want to look towards putting on. Gain 4 stamina, 4 spirit for 15 minutes. See, we should start looking into using our food as buffs rather than just strictly restoring HP.
Here, there.
Put on. Oh, we got some mild spices here.
Hey,
So we'll
good.
get that.
I've the finest wares in the land.
I don't know how to buy just one of something. Does anyone know how? It has to be possible, right? That's not how you do
Safe
it.
travels.
Whatever. We'll just sell off if we don't use. Anyways, create the last one of those guys. And create all of these. So this will also get us well fed. Alright, and now we've got to go through and sell off. Because we've got many stacks of food now.
How are
We
ya?
certainly don't need all of them. So that also get us well fed. 3. So how does this work? So that one gains mana. That one does nothing, so we don't need it. That does nothing, so we don't need it. We don't need the spices. He doesn't want them. Of course, they can't go in there. We'll just delete them. Okay. We also actually have to do some first aid, I guess. So. We don't need these either then if we've got that. We've got those. We just have so much food. We're gonna move over into here. Our new buff and food bag. Okay. So now one of these, this will gain 4 stamina and spirit for 15 minutes. This will gain 3 men every 5 seconds for 15 minutes. Can we have both at the same time? So those are both identical. So we'll use up these first, I guess. Can we have both of those buffs at the same time?
See you soon.
I don't know. So we'll find that out. We'll make these guys up here. And what I've always wanted to check, since we no longer, well, we can still gain some first aid experience from this, probably at 95 or 100, that's going to go gray, and we're not going to be able to gain any more from it. And then we'll see if selling this linen off is cheaper, or turning them into bandages and selling bandages makes us more money. Like this one linen bandage. What's its sell price?
What can I do for ya?
13 cloth. So 13, to make these took 10, which means it would have been 130 copper, and we only get 1 silver for it. So it's actually cheaper to not do that. So we go from 13 to 10. So it's cheaper to sell the cloth than to turn them into bandages. So once they go gray, they're not worth doing and turning into bandages.
Off with you.
We'll try to keep that in mind, and we'll just NPC the linen as we get it. Alright, so now we've got some spiders that we have to go after. So we'll get some buffs up. The spiders are low level, so we're not going to drink potions and all that stuff just yet, or get well fed, until we do something a little more interesting. But I think we're going to keep an eye on chat, and maybe even post into chat that we would like to get a group together for maybe some of these quests, that some of these elites around here that we just haven't been able to take down, because we just got a bigger bag, which is great. So we can take this off, and we can put this on. So now we're all, I don't want to say maxed out, but we've got 8 slot bags now. No more 6 slotters. That's nice. As I was saying, our remaining quests are in this zone are basically all for elites. And we found out that we can't, even this one's marked as elite. Oh, yes, I was getting to that. The remaining quests are all marked as elite, and even the one we're working on needs needs a Mogrosh crystal, which we've already seen the Mogrosh are elite. So that's why this quest is marked elite, first off. Which means to even complete the quest we're currently working on, we're going to need some help. So, hopefully, by the time we find some venom and make our way over to the Mogrosh, maybe there will be some people looking for a group to do it. Just like there were last time we played, there were a bunch of people looking for groups for elites and other such things. And I'm hoping to find the same going on here today. Does seem to be fairly active. Are we even sure? I mean, it says that these spiders drop the venom, but no venom is being found. That is the second time that we've questioned whether we're fighting the same thing, and then the very next monster drops the very thing that we were questioning whether it dropped. So, thank you people running the server for watching me and doing what I asked. Makes things much easier. Appreciate that. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, this is just being recorded on my own. It's not like I'm streaming, and it's not like anyone on the server knows who I am anyways. And it's not like I have terribly many viewers who are even watching. So, you know, those are just jokes. Whoa. Okay. So we're going to head across the lake now that we are expert swimmers. We no longer need to fear the water. And we'll do a bit of leveling over here. And I think, hopefully, well no, didn't we determine that the Mogrosh are way ahead of us? I was thinking we gained a level last episode. If we gain a level here today, and then try, perhaps we would be able to take on the Mogrosh. and maybe even some of these others. Well, that's the Mogrosh, and this one is Old Sooty, which he was like a level 20 or 21. So maybe not him? I don't know. We might at least attempt it now that the other thing is we gained a level, so we have a talent point to put in. Which... torn between suppression and improved drain life. Now, we haven't really had to rely on drain life, but I would like... Oh, I guess a little bit more reduction there could only help. What is this? Heron Swifthoof. Interesting. Being followed by Graddock and Thruggleman. So, I don't know what those are all about. We haven't had a quest to do anything with them, so maybe they're just things that exist over here, but we'll stay away from them because I don't think that we could handle them anyway. I would like to know where our Voidwalker is. There he is. I was gonna say, well, I don't know that he's going to switch targets off of us since we guys start in the damage, but he eventually did. So I guess, what is that? Oh, level 60. Nice. So, I haven't seen anyone down here asking for anything. So maybe we'll have to be the ones to initiate this. But let's at least head in that direction first. There are a fair bit of things to fight our way through. We'll have to watch for that elite patrol going around. I don't know exactly where they go or where they went off to, but we would certainly not like to run into them.
As you wish.
I don't know where the higher level things are. Apparently, up in the mountains seems to be some level 17 guys. That would be better. 16s and 17 boars would be better than the crocs we're currently fighting. So let's walk that path instead after we collect this Briarthorn. Okay. And we will scoop this up. And our Voidwalker's doing just fine. Perfect timing. Yeah, so I guess if we're looking to level, walking this path is going to be a little better off than walking the shore. These guys are a little bit higher level. And actually we haven't been. Have we been all the way over here? Maybe we should wander over here and just see what kind of level beasts we've got. We also I guess may as well throw on all of our potions. Shouldn't really need them for what we're doing right now, but we sort of make these for free. And let's get this. I want to see if these stack. So we have to eat for 10 seconds. So we've got that. Stamina and spirit. Now is this also going to do it? Now these sagefish are easy to get. We always are seeing the school. Okay, so they... Looks like we're only getting the mana regeneration. So it didn't stack, it replaced the original buff that we had. Which I would rather the mana regeneration anyways. So I'm glad now that we know we can only have one of those buffs on. With the mana regeneration though, let's do a little bit of testing here, and let's just Shadow Bolt the whole time and see. 3 mana every 5 seconds is not a ton, but it is something. Will our mana keep up? And it's not, it's very thickly populated around here. But yeah, it looks like our mana is going down if we throw 2 Shadow Bolts at each of these guys. So maybe we still stick to 1.
I can't cast that yet.
If I must.
Okay. Yeah, it is definitely chewing our mana away, even with the buff and these potions. Now, what I wonder, we've got sort of like this health regeneration potion. Is there a mana regeneration potion? If so, that would be nice, and would certainly be a potion that would be interested in making and keeping on us, if it exists. Okay. And of course, now that we've got pretty much all the recipes throughout this area, whether we're fighting the boars or the bears, they're all dropping different meats that we are able to cook. So that's good. It seems like as we go, cooking is getting easier and easier to keep leveled. In the chat, I'm really not seeing anyone looking for groups. I thought that was a bear growl, but it was just our Voidwalker growl. Keep an eye on chat down here still. Haven't seen anyone requesting what we're looking for yet. So it looks like we're gonna have to initiate the search. But I do want to try very slowly picking off some of these from Overwatch. Once we see what level they are, right?
Void. They are prohibited.
I don't know for sure what the level range of an elite that you're able to take on. Like, do you have to be the same level? Do you have to out level it by 1 or 2? Or can it out level you by 1 or 2? Obviously depends on your skill and your gear and everything, but you know, us in our current state, what would we need to pull it off? And it looks like it's not too far away. It says that they're level 18 and 19. If that is accurate, then maybe there's a chance. Or we'll at least see how close of a fight it is.
It's too far away.
Because we could always just grab one more level. We're about halfway through it at the moment anyways. And it looks like our Voidwalker was taking 2 of them. But he's doing just fine. Not even sure. Are we gonna have to... Yeah, that's not the one I was thinking. So we're gonna have to health funnel to keep him alive. And then we drained life and not health funneled, so... Good thing he was able to live anyways. Now we will health funnel and get him going. Okay. And now his health should restore during this fight, and I see one over there that we should be able to take on once we finish up here, and maybe give it a couple of ticks for our mana to regen. Okay. So what level is this guy? Oh, there's one even closer. A level 18. Interesting. I obviously want to wait for full mana. And I think also have a nice clear area over here for us to be able to run to if needed. Oh, just dawned on me. Also, we should get a health stone. We were logged out for a little bit there. I guess just long enough for our health stone to have evaporated. Okay. So we'll get that back. We've got a nice opening here to run to should this go bad. He's off on his own completely. This guy is definitely not going to be close enough to come help him, right? We will drink some of our water. It's not really very useful to us at this level, but you know what? We've got some extra from boiling the clams. May as well use it. We do have mana potions to get us through this. We've got health potions. We've got bandages. All right.
I need to get closer.
Let's pull him a little further back too. So I think we're gonna start there. And let's hope that I think we're gonna need to health funnel almost the whole time and let our damage over time is just tick away on him. And even that might not be enough. Looks like
That's still recharging.
it's not going to be enough. Our health funnel is just not quite good enough. So now we grab all of our potions. And yes, I've also learned you're supposed to run away like that. So that you don't get stunned. Okay, so we got him down to about half health. I think if instead of... I don't know. Either way, we're gonna have to get back our Voidwalker. So... start out. Is this guy close enough to come do us trouble? Let's hope not. Okay. Oh. So as it turns out, we didn't drain its soul because I didn't push the button for it. So, once again, let's give this another try. Okay, that's more like it. We've drained his soul, so thank you very much for your help, Imp. We're moving on.
Send me back.
And we do want to get a health stone up as well. And we do want to clear this area because, as we saw, we're very likely going to need to run. This one we'll be able to get our soul shard off of to make our health stone. And do we try this guy again? Still nobody talking in the regional chat. Okay. So get our health stone up while he regenerates. We'll take a sip of some spring water. And our well-fed is giving our mana back. I think that's the one that we're going to want. And then we'll give this one more try. We have 2 minutes remaining on it, which is enough time for us to see if this is actually going to work or not. Now, one is a shaman and one is an org. I'm assuming that the org is going to be easier because he's not going to heal. He probably hits much harder, I imagine. So we're going to open with a Shadow Bolt for some damage. And then that should get the Voidwalker around. Once we get these up, we're going to go directly into our health funnel and just keep that on the whole time and make sure these three stay on. And see if that's helping. No, it's not. That's not going to do it. At all. Can we just kite him, though? No. He will definitely kill us. Okay. So... I do believe
I'm out of range.
that we can't kill him just yet. So we will need a group.
Can't we all just get along? Yeah, I'll get right on it.
I can't cast that yet.
So, get our Warlock of that out.
What's in it for me?
And then we will get our health stone out.
What do you want from
And I think we'll approach this from the lake shore area now. Out here seems to be where most people approach it from. Or maybe down here, and maybe we'll just run into somebody who's doing it and see if they want to join with us. I mean, obviously we could just type in chat to ask to see if anyone's doing it, but you know, that we're going to be sitting around and fielding messages and questions. I feel like it's just probably going to be a lot easier, if possible, to just happen to run into somebody who is doing it and join up with them. That would be the much preferred way to go about this. That was a quick respawn. And it had to have been ours. I don't see anyone else anywhere near us. Curious. He had no drop for us. Okay. So be it. I wonder if we are missing any Warlock trainings that might help us here as well, because we are 18 now, so we probably should have Enforcer. He's 19 instead of 18, so he's going to be harder, I imagine. Anyways, I wonder if there are any new spells or stronger spells that we can pick up the next rank of any of these that would certainly help us. Now that I look, Curse of Agony rank 1, didn't we pick up a higher rank of that? No, we're still on rank 1 there. Okay. Would Curse of Weakness help? Reduce damage caused by 6. You know what? We're gonna give that a try. Instead of Curse of Agony, we do Curse of Weakness. Though that is taking away a substantial amount of our damage. But we would trade damage for Voidwalker sustainability, right? I thought that was a corpse. I looked right at it and thought it was a corpse. Okay. So that'll be our last attempt at this. Okay. We've got to run. Running's not gonna help. So that is the patrol squad that we saw before. That is, yeah. They hit hard. So now we'll go retrieve our body. And he just came out of nowhere. I mean, I guess we could have been checking and looking for him, but I don't know. All those trees and everything. I just plain did not see him. Suppose now is a good time while we run to say, well, we want to talk. See, I don't even know how to use chat, right? Like, how do we talk in like the area chat? Not guild, not party. Say chat is just going to be like people next to us. What is this? WSG, let's pop it for fun. Thanks. Have a nice night. What is WSG? I don't know what that is. Let's pop it for fun. Okay. Going to ignore that because I don't know what it means. Okay. Back to life we go. We did lose all of our buffs, which is too bad.
Why do you call?
We're gonna get all of them back up. Honestly, the strength one, I feel like is useless to us now. Regeneration's nice. Barely does anything. Armor might help us get away. Maybe. Okay. Let's have a real drink because our mana is quite low. And that water is not going to help at all. So now, nope, do we even have, where is that curse of weakness? Let's throw that on F6. And so we're not going to use Curse of Agony because you can only have one curse on a target at a time. So we will get close enough to throw that on him. And do that. Here, that, and that. And then we'll health funnel keep him alive. No. He still hits way too hard, and his health is not draining nearly enough. I don't think Shadow Bolt does much damage. No. He is just way past our ability. Okay. So, we reset that. Do we really have to pull our imp out to... let's find out if we are good enough to get this guy without our aim. Yeah, I guess that's what we were doing actually, right? Actually, you know what? Looks like it works quite well. Okay. So we can get our Voidwalker without the imp. Alright, what was our backup plan? Just continuing to grind and level, basically. What was our backup plan, right? And to head towards the coast to see if anyone else is fighting these guys. As it doesn't look like deep in the forest there's anybody at all. And now we also have to remember to keep our eye out for that patrol, because they pretty much just killed us in like one hit. So I would like to be able to say in here, how do you change? I want to be able to talk in the local map to see if anyone's talked, like the yellowy orange chat that we've seen pop up a few times. I don't even know how to do that, and it doesn't appear to be any of the options here. Channels. General local defense. So these are just changing the colors of the channels. They're not helping us talk in them. Sheep's not going to do anything for us.
That's still recharging.
We also don't have up our refined herb. Well, we are stuck between not knowing how to talk and not being able to fight these guys on our own. Which leaves us to grinding woodworkers. Maybe if we get one more level banged out here. Or actually give it another go. I mean, it felt like we were more than just one level away, though. If we're being honest with ourselves. Take on these insurgents, since they are more or less the highest level guys around. This should give us our give us the most experience with this around. I forget, can we pull this guy along? No. Oh, give up already. Trying not to have to use that, but... Wow, these guys have quite the chase distance, huh? Oh, I didn't want to use our last potion there, and I should have. As always. The run back. They were chasing for it extremely far. I am a little bit at a loss here as to what we do. I guess we just have to grind a couple of levels. But maybe I'm missing something, or is there another zone that we can go to that's made for the high teens? It seems like this zone is made for like low and mid teens, and then the next zone is for low 20s, and there's not an in-between. Which doesn't make sense. There must be an in-between. Right? I mean, I guess there doesn't have to be an in-between. But you would think that there would be. Can we kill this croc guy? Do we need to sit and eat first? Let's eat this guy, since he'll give us the mana regen as well. Oh, wow. That just regens everything quickly, doesn't it? We want to game long enough to... eat long enough to gain that. And then... I guess we could go for either one of these, but he's one level lower. And we're going to try to do this without the imp. Oh, no, we're not. We could just pull him right out. Okay. So... that saves us, and then we want to make our health stone again.
I don't like this place.
Okay. Well, since all of our potions have run out, and we are at a little bit of a loss, I think it might be a good time to hearth back home and empty our bags, cook up. We've got a bunch of food, I do believe, that we can make, and then wrap up the episode from there, because it doesn't look like there's too much more progress that we can make. right this very second.
You got my
And I'll sort of
attention.
see if there's maybe another place that we're supposed to be questing that we don't know about, or what's going on.
See you soon.
It's already our
What's
home
on your
in the dry
mind?
goods. Thank you. Okay. And
Watch your
now
back.
let's see about some cooking. Yep, some blood sausage. We're probably going to need say we're probably gonna need like some spices or something to cook some of this stuff, but maybe not. Yeah, we need spices for that. We need spices for that. Is it worth cooking the boar meat, or should we just sell it off? We'll have to check the price of what it sells for. So we will create one. And then we'll see.
What can I get for you today?
Okay, so that was roast boar meat. Sells for 6. Or
Safe travels.
how do you split stacks? Isn't it like control something or other?
I can't equip that.
No. Oh. Okay. So that's how you do it. I don't know what I pushed. I was pushing all sorts of buttons there.
Hi.
But anyways, so 1 boar meat sells for 3. Cooked boar meat sells for 6. So we are
Watch
going
your
to
back.
cook the boar meat up. After we buy
What's on your mind?
2 packs of spices.
Up with you.
And cook up these other things. Crock steaks and dry pork ribs. So those are the good ones there. And these appear to also give us 4 spirit. Okay, so they're exactly the same. And we'll cook up all of these. Do we also have first aid to do? We can make anti-venom. I don't think that's really worth it. Although it'll give us some levels into it, so we'll make anti-venom. Sure. Quite a few roast boar meats to get through. And we've got all sorts of food now. So let's get all the ones that give us some sort of buff. We have a bunch that all do the same thing. And I don't think that we need so we've got the most of those. So I think all the others that give the exact same buff can go away. Yeah. And then We're holding on to that. We're not even sure why, but we are. And obviously that for now. So the rest of this stuff, we have quest item there, we don't want to sell. Quest item there, we don't want to sell. Anti-venom, we'll create those. And
You got my attention.
sell off all the stuff. Crispy spider meat. I guess we just never found spider recipes. I don't know. Okay, well that cleans out our bags for now. And
See you soon.
I will look into if there's somewhere else that we should be going, or if there's not, then I'll figure out how to use this chat. Someone is sitting in our seat. Not the biggest fan of that, so we'll just sit over here, but that's fine. Nice view of our Void Walker. Alright, anyways, thanks everyone for joining. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I know we didn't get too much really done today, but we tried out some things, we learned some things, we had some fun, and we will come into next episode with a bunch of stuff still to finish up, and perhaps with an idea of how to accomplish that. But thanks everyone for watching. I hope you see you again next time.